Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? Let the room cook up a little bit. What's going on? What's going on? As y'all come in the building, make sure y'all hit the like button. Comment in the comment section so I know y'all in here. What's going on, Daryl Deluche? What's going on, Focus Ball? My man, Crush, what's up with you? What's going on, Ricky? K Savoy, what's going on? Yeah, yep. Got a couple of things I want to cook on. Talk about these fights that happened this past weekend before I get to my main topic. Um, yeah, we as we know the what's going on, Ghost. We had Amir Khan and Kell Brook fight this past weekend. Um, it was a long time bureauing for that fight. They was supposed to fight about 5, 8 years ago, and they couldn't seem to get that fight to happen. So they finally got the fight to happen, and Kell Brook stopped Amir Khan in the 6th round. Um, he pretty much beat him the whole fight. What's going on, T? He pretty much beat him the whole fight, and I kind of expected it. I wanted Kell Brook to show see if he still had something left in his tank, which he pretty much showed that he still have a little something. Now I don't know if he has enough to contend with the top fighters in the division at welterweight, but he might be able to do something at 154. Um, but I see a fight. Um, I I see him in his next fight, which I think will be a good fight. And I heard a lot of people talking about it. Him fighting Keith Thurman, which I believe that's a good fight. What's going on, Just Do? Appreciate you coming through. I believe that will be a good fight. It would be very competitive because Keith Thurman showed that he still has something left in his tank, although his body is still weak. And I think Kell Brook will pick up on that, and eventually he probably will get Keith Thurman out. But I would like to see that fight because it's two guys at the tail end of their career at this point in time in their career. They're at the tail end of their career, and they trying to make a comeback if they can. I don't think neither one of them can make a comeback at this point. There's too many young guys out there that's hungry, and so I don't think they'll be able to make a comeback. But they still got some interesting fights out there. Ghost said he got Keith stopping Kell Brook. I don't think Keith will stop Kell Brook. I mean, we haven't seen Keith stop nobody since 2015. He couldn't even stop Mario Barrio. I don't think he'll stop Kell Brook. So if he couldn't stop Mario Barrio, I mean, he definitely not gonna be able to stop Kell Brook. Kell Brook hit much harder than Mario Barrio. I think it's more likely that Kell Brook will stop Keith Thurman with a body shot. And now what I did see, I see Kell Brook did get caught a couple of times against Amir Khan, which was expected because Amir Khan is much faster than Kell Brook. But Amir Khan, you could see he doesn't have it anymore. He wasn't as fast as he used to be. What's going on, Turner? Appreciate you coming through. He wasn't as fast as he used to be. So I don't see um, I didn't see Amir Khan doing anything that I thought he probably would be able to do. I thought he was going to be able to outbox Kell Brook or whatever, and be able to use his speed and his footwork to keep Kell Brook um, guessing. But he got dropped by a jab from Kell Brook, and from that point on, it was like Kell Brook was just on him. It wasn't nothing that Amir Khan could do. I guess Kell Brook realized that Amir Khan couldn't hurt him, and he was just on Kell Brook from the whole from round one until it ended in round six. What's going on, Written Yoda? I appreciate you coming through. But yeah, so I mean that was good. And then I saw the young, well, she's not a younger. I thought she was young, but she's 37 years old. Natasha Jonas. She put up a great fight. She stopped the girl in the second round, and I mean we need to see more of these women boxing, because there's a lot of women out there that a lot of us don't know nothing about, never heard of them, and there's a lot of those women, they actually can box. I mean, they're not all garbage. There's a lot of women out there that can box. Like I said, I've never heard of Natasha Jonas before. That was the first time I ever seen her fight, and she actually she got hands. She got nice. She had nice placement with her punches. Now I don't think she can contend with none of the big dogs in her division, but she's good enough to be put out there. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought she was like 25 or something. I heard somebody say earlier today that she was 37 years old. I didn't know she was that old. I didn't see her her bio when they introduced her, so I didn't even see. I didn't If she is that old, I didn't know she was that old. I heard somebody said it earlier today that she was 37. But yeah, he said trying to tell y'all she's learning on the job, late starter. Yeah, yeah, she definitely a late starter. She started. If she's 37, she's definitely a late starter. But yeah, so I mean it was a couple of nice fights out there today. The what's the late fight, which was Boyer versus Maguire. Um Maguire, I mean, he's what we expected him to be. He did what a lot of us expected him to do, was to stop Boyer, but I see why he hasn't got in the ring with um uh Jamal Charlo or Bubu Andrade, because he's definitely ain't gonna be able to beat neither one of those guys. Now he might get in the ring with Triple G, but I believe he's tailor made for Triple G. I believe he'll get stopped against Triple G, because he doesn't have any head movement. He comes straight at you, and that's what Triple G liked. That was the problem that he had with Canelo. Canelo got great upper body movement, and that was the problem that Triple G was having with Canelo. And if Maguire get in there with Triple G, I believe Triple G is going to stop him. I see Triple G stopping him probably like around the eighth or the ninth round. Triple G probably going to end up stopping him around the eighth or ninth round. So I mean, I would like to see it, but I don't think it's going to happen. He said Kelly Taylor lost to her low key. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know Kelly Taylor lost to Natasha. Like I said, I see she got skills. She definitely got skills. I saw that Saturday. She got skills. I just never heard of her before. And like I say, because a lot of these women don't get no exposure. They pretty much keeping the women on the wraps. Only ones you hearing about are the big name female fighters. But I mean, we need to see more of these female fighters. The same way we see the guys, we need to see more of these female fighters. And I believe my man G5 touched on it yesterday. We need to see these female fighters in there with. I believe it was G5 that said it. It might have been somebody else, but we was on G5 last night, and we need to see these female fighters on these men cars. Some of these upper class female fighters need to be co-main events so they can get their exposure. Because a lot of people, they're not watching a lot of these fights until it gets closer to the main event. You got the diehards that's watching it from the first fight until the last fight, but a lot of these people ain't watching it until they get closer to the main event. So you get some of these female fighters like Amanda Serrano, Natasha Jonas, um, Clarissa Shields. Put them on a co-main event. You put them on a co-main event of an Earl Spence fight. What's going on, Tay Tay? Appreciate you coming through. You put him on a co-main event of a Earl Spence fight or one of these big fights so they can get the exposure. It don't even have to be Carissa because Carissa got her name out there. Pretty much everybody know who Carissa Shields is, but you got these other females that's coming up that's trying to make a way for themselves. You put them on there, even if they're not the co-main event, you put them on right before the co-main event. Get their name put out there so a lot of people could see these fighters and build their name up. That's how you build up the fighters. You let people get the chance to see them. But a lot of these promoters don't do that. They only want to build up the fighters that's making money. So yeah, Alicia Bungard, yeah, she's a star, but a lot of people don't know her. The diehards know her. I guarantee you, if you go around and ask people who Alicia Bongard is, most people won't know who she is. If you ask her who who Clarissa Shields is, a lot of people know who Clarissa Shields is. That's what I'm saying. A lot of these fighters, they we know that they good fighters, but they're not getting their name put out there like that. But yeah, so I'm actually gonna drop the link for this my main topic that I want to talk about. If y'all want to come on, y'all can click the link. I have no problem with y'all coming on. Like I said, if I don't know y'all show y'all face on the camera, and I'll let y'all up. If I know you, I mean, it's already understood. But yeah, so my main topic I want to talk about is Bud Crawford. If y'all seen the thumbnail, y'all already know what's going on, Kyle. I want to talk about Bud Crawford. He came out and he let it be known. He told the truth. He let it be known. Earl Spence want to fight. He talked to Earl Spence on the phone recently, and Earl Spence want to fight, and he knows Earl Spence is coming for him after he get this third strike. So, a lot of these people, a lot of these Bud fans was going out here. What's going on, Case Floyd?
What's up? What's up?
A lot of these Bud fans was out here talking about Earl's ducking. Earl team is trying to blackball Bud and all that, and Bud let it be known it don't have nothing to do with Earl. Earl wants this fight, and he pretty much said the black community is the reason why this fight is not happening. Okay, you got Earl Spence fans, you got Bud Spence fans, and they going back and forth at each other and all that, and nobody's trying to support the fight, and that's why the fight is not happening. Now, I don't know where he got that information from, because a lot of these Earl Spence fans bought your fight to watch you fight Sean Porter. A lot of your own fans didn't buy your fight, but a lot of these Earl Spence fans bought your fight. So I mean, I don't know where he get that from. And then he came out and he told y'all the 60-40 was never put out there. It was never a amount that Earl Spence put out there. Earl Spence said he felt it should be 60-40. So a lot of these people is just running with that narrative that Earl Spence said is going to be 60-40. No, Earl Spence never said it was going to be 60-40. He told everybody he felt it should be 60-40, but he was going to let Al Heyman do his negotiation, and whatever Al Heyman feel that he's worth, that's what he's going to get. And Earl Spence never told nobody that it couldn't be 50-50. He just said he feel that it should be 60-40. So everybody is running with this notion that Earl Spence don't want 50-50. No, Earl Spence never said it was not going to be 50-50. He just he gave his opinion what he thought the fight should be in his favor. So everybody else is running with the narrative that that's what Earl Spence said. That's not what Earl Spence said. He gave his opinion on what it should be. Ghost said, I'm a Spence fan. I paid for the Bud fight because I felt bad for him. His own fans don't buy his, so I did. Yeah, that's a lot. A lot of people say that. A lot of the Bud fans don't buy it. Case Avoid G5, y'all can cook on it if y'all want to. What y'all feel about what Bud said this past weekend? Y'all both on mute. Oh, there you go, G5.
What's good? What's good, my brother D3?
What's going on, man?
Chad, I see y'all in there, Ghost and everybody. Salute right and Joe. Guess he's the queen in here. Me, I feel like, he just finally admitted that his back against the wall. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like you only can play. You can keep a poker face on for so long. You know what I'm saying? But then that rubber got to meet the road. You know what I'm saying? I remember I said this, I think, on my channel when we was all on there. I said, watch, they gonna find a way to still blame Spence, even though Bud told the truth. You know what I'm saying? I already see the writing on the wall.
Right.
I've been seeing the writing on the wall. And ain't shit gonna change until he actually accepts it. What you gonna do after this fight is over? That's what I want to see. Show me what you got. Show me where you at. Keep that same energy. You feel me? And all these Bud meat masters and motherfuckers gonna keep trying to. Well, he only said it because he wanna sound good. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be some excuse. You know. So you got to show me.
Right.
I'm still optimistic.
And see, we was on Southern T earlier, and Southern T came out there and told everybody. Earl Spence just came out there and said that after I get this third belt, I want that WBO belt next. He came out there and said it. He just recently put that out there. I want that WBO belt next. So everybody was sitting there looking for Earl Spence to call Bud Crawford out. He just came out and said it just now, and he's going to say it again in that ring after he wins this title, this third strap. And I already told y'all, Earl Spence is going to call him out in that ring because you already know when after the fight, the first thing the reporter do is what's next after this fight. You already know that's what they're going to ask him, and he's going to say, "I'm coming for that WBO strap." And whether he say Bud Crawford name or not, y'all know who got the WBO strap. So it ain't like he ain't calling his name out. Y'all know who he got the WBO strap. There's only one person with that strap.
Call that nigga name be free.
Yeah, he gonna call his ass out.
I know he gonna call him by
name. Invite his ass to the ring. Watch.
Yeah, I already know he gonna call him by name. But even if he don't call his name and he say, "I want that WBO strap next," we know who got the WBO strap.
Damn right we do.
So, I mean,
I don't understand that shit he's saying to blaming the fans, man. Shouldn't you want the fans to be hyped up about this shit?
I mean,
that's how you sell the fight, right?
That's his way of putting the blame on somebody else other than himself.
Yeah,
because if you notice, he put the blame everywhere except for on himself. He said it was Bob Earl. Then he said it was Earl Spence in his camp. Now he's putting it on the fans. He's putting the blame everywhere except for where it belongs, on himself. You can make this fight. All you got to do is say, "Look, let's sit down at the table and come to a reasonable agreement." It's not that hard.
Deflection tactics. That's what people do these days. You see it in relationships, you see it in business. When people fuck up, they can't admit because they pride in a way. They put to what they do on other people. They deflect their problems on other people and then try to get people to run with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if you believe all this shit, well, why the fuck you run and push some of the agendas that these meat masters was pushing? You know what I'm saying? It's just certain shit you got to answer. You can't make that shit make sense. You know what I'm saying? You just as guilty as they punk ass. Because rather than
he didn't blame just any fans, he blamed the black community.
Damn. Yeah, and then look what all these folks are saying, and that he went with it. He ran along with it. He didn't check them. He didn't say that it was bullshit. He went along with these narratives.
And like I said, you gave Bernie the okay to speak for you. So how you gonna how else can the fans go? Because Bernie been out here talking real reckless. He been talking real reckless about Earl. So your fans is gonna go with Bernie said because you said Bernie could talk for you. So whatever. So we taking as whatever Bernie said is coming from you because you gave Bernie that say so. Whatever you could talk for me, you came out there and said it. So whatever Bernie is saying basically is coming from Bud. Until you say, "No, Bernie ain't talking for me, I'm talking for myself," you already gave everybody the okay that Bernie could talk for you. So everything that Bernie said is coming from you.
And then at the end of that interview with Raheem, didn't he say when he asked him about a promoter to make this fight, did he say, "I'm independent, so I don't need a promoter. I can do it independently"?
Yeah.
So he could, no problem making this fight. So we'll see now. Yeah, what's gonna happen?
Like I said, he used every excuse to except for putting it where the problem is. The problem is itself. He not trying to budge from what he wants, and that's what it is. And you didn't talk bad about Al Heyman. You didn't talk bad about Earl Spence. You suing Bob Earl. Eddie Hearn don't want nothing to do with you, so you're back against the wall. What you gonna do?
Yeah,
you ain't got nowhere to go.
Mm-mm.
Got nowhere to go. So right now, you need to get on Earl Good side if you really want this fight to happen. Because Al Heyman not going to do it for you. He'll do it for Earl, but he's not going to do it for you. So you need to get on Earl Spence Good side.
And say if you don't get that fight, he'll move up. But like Josh Me said, Charlo ain't gonna fight him either. Not at 154.
No, that's what I'm saying. You moving up for what? All of those fighters at 54 is still under Al Heyman. All the fighters that got all them fighters that got the belt is under Al Heyman. Brian Castano is under Al Heyman. Jamel Charlo is under Al Heyman. You still got to deal with Al Heyman.
Yep.
That's why I was talking about when Bernie came on and said, "Oh, we thinking about moving to 54." So you're gonna skip over Earl to go to 54. You still got to deal with Al Heyman. You're not going around Al Heyman. You still got to deal with him.
This is what trips me out. Why would Charlo try to take the fight from one of his right hand men before he actually gets it? Make that shit make sense, bro. He not gonna take the fight that his bro won't and been clamoring for, and jump the line and allow Bud to fight him, and then EJ don't get to fight him. Because you fight Mel, you're not gonna fight EJ, bro. Straight up, it's not happening. You're not gonna do that. No. So it's like, why the fuck would Mel not gonna do that? He could say and do some questionable shit, but when it comes to people that he fuck with, bro, he's not going against the grain, people. No, y'all believe that shit? Y'all silly as fuck. No, I'm a Texas dude. We not built like that.
Yeah. And actually, to be honest with you, he has no claim to none of the belts that Jamal Charlo has. Jamal don't have a WBO belt. That's Brian Castano. So that's the only person that he can go up there and force a fight with. And you still going to end up coming out with the daggone split. You're gonna come out with the what I think it's 35%.
Yeah. Hey, and even then, you're not gonna even get Mel. You're gonna get Castano whenever he comes back from injury, because they're gonna make you a mandatory in the WBO, jackass. You're not even gonna sniff Jamel. No. You're gonna be looking at Castano.
Yeah.
Then you'll have to do 2 fights to even hopefully be able to get Mel, if that was the case.
You already know what's gonna happen. It's gonna end up going to purse bid, and we're gonna see what they're going Eddie Hearn bid on it.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's, a lot of people say, "Oh, he might get a bigger split if it go to purse bid." No, he might get a smaller split.
Yeah, a smaller split.
He might get a smaller split, because if this fight was worth, because to be honest with you, Brian Castano and Bud Crawford, ain't nobody asking for that fight.
No, hell no.
Nobody's asking for that fight. So how much is that fight really worth?
Not much.
You might get what, $5-6 million for that fight. Nobody's really asking for that fight. So you go to a purse bid, you might get a smaller bid. Somebody might bid $3 million on that fight.
Bud don't give a damn. Long as he getting $3 to $3.5 million.
He ain't gonna get $3.5 million.
I know. Exactly.
He ain't gonna get that. He ain't gonna get that.
Textbook definition of being painted in the corner. Hell yeah.
What's going on, Gio James? Let me see who else. Anybody else came in? What's going on, DP Rocker? Ricky said Bud is the textbook definition of being painted in the corner. Yeah. Yep.
Hey, y'all know what Bud doing? You know how a dog be chasing his tail? That's Bud.
Yep. Yep.
Like you never gonna catch up to and get in front of that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all he doing. He chasing his tail, spinning around in circles and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you're not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're not going nowhere.
You done made a trail in a full 360 circle, and you still in the same spot. Like, bro, EJ had two setbacks, bro, and you gained no traction on this man, bro. Don't blame nobody else. Blame you and your motherfucking team, bro. How can you? This man had a 2 years where he couldn't fight, and you still didn't gain no traction, bro. Nigga, you did your own damn self a disservice.
No shit, huh? 2 years. No, yeah, he didn't gain nothing on him.
See, that's why I say I think I look at shit, you know what I'm saying, from the bottom up. You know, people just surface level thinkers. A lot of these meat masters, they just surface level thinkers. They only think about what Bud said or what he didn't say, and they just try to protect the shit. Bruh, the man EJ was out with the Rick in the eye. He came back and fought Danny. got himself started getting situated and suffered another injury. Bro, you should have been gaining ground. You should have put your bid in for the fucking Ugas fight, dummy.
Should have.
Right, because that's why I was saying, like, why didn't you go get the Ugas fight when Bud was on when Earl Spence was in a car accident, or when Earl Spence had the eye injury? You could have went and got that fight right after you fought Sean Porter. You could have made that fight happen.
Then, if you want to try to get a claim to fame to get 50-50, you got 2 belts, he got 2 belts. Bam, there you go. Now you got a stronger case to even wish and hope for 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm saying, look at that's what, man. People better start tapping and listening to what I be saying in my lives, man. Your team around you is vital, my nigga. It's vital as shit.
Yeah.
Like, bro, if you start bullshitting, if me, K Savoy, and goddamn D Freeman, the promoter, the fighter, and the trainer, if I'm the fighter and they the promoter and the manager, if they see me bullshitting, you think they not gonna say something? It's called protecting your investment, assholes. Yeah. Like, bro, yeah, I don't get this shit, bro. They whoever doing his business, bro, they know nothing about business, bro. You learn this shit when you get an associate's degree in the business, fool. Like, man, come on, bro.
Right.
It's not that difficult.
And just like I said last night on your live, if this was Earl Spence doing what Bud is doing, and his team was talking like this, man, we will be on his ass right now. No homo. We would be giving that nigga all the business, because you can't come out here telling me you want undisputed, but then you sitting here walking funny and you doing business funny. The fuck? How you want undisputed, but you running away from all the championships? You didn't want to fight Sean Porter when he was the WBC champion. You didn't want to fight Ugas. You didn't sign the contract with Manny Pacquiao. You didn't go after Keith Thurman when you came up from 140. You didn't go after Earl Spence when you came up from 140. You went after daggone Jeff Horn. You ran away from all the daggone belts, but you said you want undisputed. No,
you thought them out now.
You want one person to do all the heavy lifting, and then you get undisputed in one fight if you win. You don't want no hard road, because when you was at 140, you ain't have no hard road to undisputed. Now when you come to 147, you see it's a bunch of dogs up here. It ain't gonna be that easy to get undisputed at 147, and you trying to let somebody else take all those beatings and work the hard way. Get all those.
Good. I'm on Dwayne Freeman show right now, y'all. If y'all didn't go to Dwayne, what's your opinion? What's your point? Go to Dwayne Freeman show. I'm on Dwayne Freeman. I can see you, but I can't see you. You know what I mean?
So you want them to do all the hard work and hard lifting, so it could be easy picking for you for undisputed. Nah, it don't work that way, because we don't rock like that. You come out here, you a boxer, nigga. Box. Show that you the best. You want to claim you the best? Show that you the best. Because I'm not giving nobody that title. You got to show me that you the best. I'm not giving nobody nothing.
Dwayne, look, you said something interesting to me. That's why I'm reading my mic. You said you feel like Bud want to get it all in one fight. I used to feel like that, Dwayne. Now I kind of feel like he don't even want this motherfucker all together no more.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking like that. It's looking like that.
Well, I mean, it's just like this, bro.
I'm losing faith in the fight, to be real. I'm losing
faith. People have busy schedules. We can use, us as an example. You got kids, you got work, you got your YouTube shit, you got bills, you got a whole bunch of shit. Okay? But when people want to do something, want to make something, what the fuck they do? They make time to get the shit done. Bro, it's nothing that's gonna stop you from getting the shit done that you really want. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm at with the shit, bro. It's like, bro, anybody's gonna make time for something that they really and truly want, bro. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you want it that bad, I guarantee you're gonna find a way to make time to get the shit done, bro. So miss me with all this kitty, this little weak ass shit, bro. Just say, Earl, send me the 40%. Nigga, if that's all you gotta do, send me the 40% contract.
That's my guy right there, Dwayne, though, just on my show that I sent over here. What's your point? Let's do this.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he's stating a fact right there. Terrence Crawford never wanted that Earl Spence fight. He said he wanted Keith Thurman and Manny Pacquiao. It's been plenty of times they asked him about Earl Spence when he was at 140, and he kept saying he wanted to Keith Thurman fight. He kept
downplaying Earl. He kept downplaying like Earl ain't nobody. Earl ain't big. I'm gonna fight these guys. I'm gonna fight that guy.
Hey,
right.
Remember Max asked him. He said it's another guy up here that we feel like it's the goods and the special fighter, and Earl Spence. He downplayed that shit then. I've been calling him out since 2017, bro. You didn't start speaking on Earl till about 2019, bro.
Bingo.
Once you seen that this man was the dude who was really moving the needle in 147. Now you want some of that shit because you thought Manny Pacquiao and Keith Thurman just because they had the belts that they was the one that was really the top dog. They wasn't. They just had the belt. They just had one of them rainbow straps around their waist. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Soon as Earl got it, now you see what did everybody else do? They ran and hid in the cave and went hibernating like bears and shit. Who wants some Earl Spence smoke? Nigga, everybody, you can see tumbleweeds going down the damn road. Nobody wanted no smoke.
You can hear what they say. You can hear a motherfucking pin hit the floor.
Yeah. You can hear a rat piss on cotton. Like, damn, I heard that. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And I'm like, bruh, y'all gotta stop this shit. And people think that people bashing Bud and shit like this, bruh. The shit we talking about, you can go Google.
Go to Dwayne Freeman boxing matchup. I can see you, but I can't see you. I'm on Dwayne show. Go on over to that jump for you.
Oh, nigga getting mad because people call out facts. Bruh, we can go pull this shit up. It ain't like we created this shit or video edited some bullshit. Bruh, it's open to the public, bruh. Just like his weak ass pay-per-view numbers. It's open to the goddamn public.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, it comes to a point, bro, where you gotta stop pointing that finger at everybody else and look at that person you see back in that mirror, dog. You know what I'm saying? These self-inflicted wounds, bro. Nigga, you chill the vibe, nigga. You shot yourself.
Fact.
Yeah, and just like Ghost said right here, he said Duran won at Hearns. He took 13.5% to take that fight. He took he thought he would win, and he wanted that fight, so he took that. Exactly. If you want the fight and you believe you're gonna win, you'll take whatever they offer you.
And Duran got blasted, by the way, but he thought he was gonna win that motherfucker, so he took it.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, Ghost. That right there. But Bob got smart. He not gonna let nobody buy themselves a day contract for $750,000 no more.
No, not no more. Not no more.
If at the minimum, Bud gonna have to pay $3.5 million, what you get paid to fight, at least.
Right. Yeah. See, what happened was Bob said that he said that Floyd wasn't going to be a star. He said Floyd couldn't sell. Same thing he doing to Bud, but he said Floyd wasn't no star. But he knew once Floyd had became a star, he said the same thing to Bud, but he was like, "No, I'm not letting you buy out of your contract for no $750."
Dwayne, he was trying to keep Floyd from becoming a star. He knew he was gonna be a star. He was trying to stop that shit.
Yeah.
Hey, well, remember, like I say in one of my lives, if y'all don't believe me, if you ain't been following me, go. It's on wax. God damn it. Betting on yourself. Yeah. Floyd betted on himself and believed in himself. He believed in his ability despite being shitted on. We don't see that same movement in Terrence Crawford. You got skills like a motherfucker. No doubt. Nobody can take that away from you. Your business acumen, you believing in yourself. Your fans believe in your skills more than you do. That's a major problem.
I've been saying that. I said that a long time ago. I said his fans got more faith in him than he do.
Because they believe in him more than he believes in himself.
You got some diehard Bud fans, and they like, man, go ahead, take the 40%. If you beat him and they do a rematch, you can give him 40% the next fight. Yep. So you coming out with 100%. 40 the first fight, 60 the second fight. That's 100%.
Yeah.
Hey, the next one that you said, Ghost, yeah, he didn't have to buy himself out. The nigga re-signed 3 times and spent 11 years with this man. Nigga, what else are you waiting for? I guess you waiting on goddamn Santa Claus to be black or something. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell he waiting on. Like, bro, what? The proof is in the pudding. Just like T said last week. Bob had to pay
Terrence Crawford previous contract for Terrence Crawford to get out of that contract, and then he turned around and signed him to a new contract where he was getting 3.5. Bob was like, "Hold up, man! I'm not getting no return in my investment. I'm not getting, and you getting in here with all these fighters that don't nobody want to see. That's why he was on free TV for so long, because nobody wanted to see those fights."
Right. Then they had to what? During that time, he had to finish paying up the rest of the Cameron Duncan contract for like a year and a half. Every fight that Bud fought, he had to pay like $750K, $770,000 to Cameron Duncan, along with taxes, along with paying Bob and Bo McNam ass.
On top of Bud not having to fight essentially nobody he don't want to fight, because Al Heyman and Bud I said Al Heyman. Oh shit, I'm speaking in free time, because Bud and the Bob had to come together to make Bud fight this, because it was inside of his contract. Bud had to agree on this.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Bud had to agree on his fight. Every fight he fought, he wanted that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hey, look at Ricky. Bud does not negotiate with terrorists. I guess black folks are terrorists then.
Yeah. Yep.
Straight up.
But like I said, Bud never wanted to fight. The fans wanted to fight. Because to be honest with you, EJ didn't call for this fight. Bud didn't call for this fight. The fans called for it.
Dwayne. Now,
the fans called for this fight.
EJ did not call for this fight, bro. This man got called out, picked up on some smoke, and now they trying to say he ducking when this man said he don't want to do shit but fight.
Right. And like I said, EJ told y'all before Bud got to the division, I'm getting all the belts on this side. When I finish, I'm going to get that belt. Whoever has it. Whether it's Jeff Horn or it's Bud Crawford, whoever got that belt, I'm going to get that belt. So he never called for Bud Crawford. He called for that belt.
Bingo. He still
whoever had that belt. That's who we want. If Bud Crawford lose that belt today and somebody else got that belt, that's where EJ is going. He's not going after Bud Crawford. He's going after that belt. He could give a fuck about Bud Crawford.
Right. He just want belt holders, bro. Because that belt is the last piece that he need to undisputed it. He don't give a fuck who got it. If Boots had it, he gonna go fight Boots.
Right.
Bingo.
Yep. And
he the only fighter that has even acknowledged Boots. Told him he the goods and you gonna get your turn, young dog. I'm a big dog. You a young pup.
Yes. And that will be the next excuse for those Bud sexuals. Be like, oh, see, EJ ducking Earl. He said he was gonna fight Earl next. No, he didn't. He said he was getting that strap next. He was going after that strap. So Bud lost his strap. Okay, you go in there and get in there with Keith Thurman, like you say. Oh, I'm gonna fight Keith Thurman in June, and you fuck around and lose to Keith Thurman in June. EJ will be fighting Keith Thurman.
Keith Thurman.
Hey, D Free, go back up 2 comments to what's your point? Facts. That's something I've been saying too. We all of us done talked about this. We all done talked about that.
Oh yeah, we all said that.
Yeah, you done took 40% for Con, but you won't take 40% for a bigger payday and for belts.
Yeah.
The shit makes no sense. I'm like, bruh. Like everybody's like, oh.
See, what they don't understand is he took 40% against Mira Khan. He was going to take 20% against Manny Pacquiao. He was going to make more money than both of those fights fighting Earl Spence. You could combine both those fights, 10 million plus the 5 million that he got for Mira Khan. He was going to make roughly about $20 million fighting EJ. Because this fight, be honest with you, this fight is probably going to do roughly about $60 million. It's going to probably do about $60 million.
I can see that.
Because they're going to do probably about 500 to 600 pay-per-view buys. And then you count the gate.
Dwayne, the low end is 400 because she add Earl 3 and Bud add Earl 2.5 at the least. Add Bud 1.5. You know what I'm saying? That's about 4 at the bottom.
Yeah. And then you count the gate. Right. They're gonna do roughly about $60 million. So he's gonna make more than $15 million fighting Earl Spence if he take 40%. He's gonna make more than $15 million.
And then other than that, he really had 39 point something 0.8 or 0.9. It got rounded to 40%. You look at the paperwork, it wasn't even a full 40. It was like 39.8, 39.9% of the perks. You know what I'm saying? That rounded to 40%. BSTB did the numbers.
Go say 600 plus K, maybe 800K. That's, I mean, I can probably see close to 600. I don't know about the 800. I don't know. It might because it's undisputed and it's Earl Spencer and Terrence Crawford. So it might.
The range about 4 to 8K. I agree. The range about 4 to 8K.
I said something similar. I said I give them the 500 to 800K.
Yeah, I agree with Ghost there. It's gonna be big.
Yeah, that's what I said. They at least do 650
for a long time, so it's big.
Yeah, it's going to be big. It's a big
I
fight now.
Manny and Keith did what, 400?
Yeah. No. Manny, they did. Yeah, they did 400.
401.
Yeah, they did.
I get Bud in the early at least that. At least.
Yeah.
The reason I say more than that, because Earl bringing in 300 without people that sell. He's done it 3 times.
I'm taking low end G5.
But I'm just say 350 off the rip. And you give Bud 150. Shit, that's 500K right there.
Yeah.
If you just base it off their average.
Yeah, and that's not to mention, like I said, it's undisputed. So that fight gonna get built up because it's for undisputed. So a lot of the casuals gonna buy into it because it's for undisputed fight. Sure. Just like they did with the Canelo fight. A lot of people bought into the Canelo fight because it was for undisputed.
Go say Manny and Keith did 500.
He said they did 500. I mean, it might have been. I know. I mean, I know that I feel that Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford would do more than Manny and Keith. I feel like they would do more. For one, it's more on the line, and it's 2 fighters that's at the top of their division.
Yeah.
Hey, Ghost, that's what I was saying.
Did what they did, 800K.
Average. They had 500 alone based off their average.
Yeah, they did 800K. This fight would be close to that. I guarantee you.
I really did it like my head. I did Earl 300K, Bud 100K. So I was like the bottom. I'm saying bottom number, y'all go be 400K. The bottom, go be 400K.
That's the bottom number. That's if they
it'd be over 600, like Go saying,
that's only if the daggone diehard fans buy the fight. It's going to be like 400K.
I'm still in the damn fight.
But when you got the casuals involved, and then you got, like I said, you got all those people in Texas that's going to buy the fight for Spence.
I got casual fans who don't know shit about boxing waiting on Earl and Bud because I'm so excited about it. They excited.
Yeah, you know.
Not only that shit, bro. D-Free, you gonna get I remember I told you, y'all gonna see Earl bring the city out.
Oh yeah,
watch. Wait till April against Ugas, bro. He bring people out. He bring them out. This will be my second Spence fight. So you know what I'm saying. I'm looking forward to it.
It'll be my second one too, G5.
That's my first one.
Oh yeah, that's right. T, you gonna be there too?
Of course.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
Nigga, I fuck around me up from the airport tomorrow.
Yeah, he coming out to Dallas tomorrow.
Yeah, I remember you said you was gonna be here early, way early.
This week, I'm be hitting you up, G5, because I'm gonna need that pack.
Yeah, T supposed to be picking me up from the airport. So
hey, man.
Yeah,
you already know, man.
I'm going to kick it. I'm going to parlay until the fight.
Oh, yep.
G5, fuck around, see me tomorrow.
I mean, like I said, I mean, a lot of these
you got my number. Just hit my line, and you know what I'm saying. We'll congregate like that. All these ear hustlers. Hey, we gonna call it that PP, that power pack, as I call it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
you gotta talk in code these days.
Yeah, but a lot of these Bud fans, they gotta take the facts for what it is. The man that came out and said, "What more do you want? What more do you want us to prove it to y'all?" Excuse me. The man that came out and said it out of his own mouth. Yeah. Earl wants the fight, so y'all can't say Earl is ducking. Y'all keep talking about old Earl ducking, his team trying to lowball. Man, fuck all that. What?
Got that tape,
fuck what Al Heyman and PBC is trying to do. But I mean, Earl Spence don't have no control over Al Heyman and PBC. All he has a control over what he say. But if Earl Spence say, "Look, I want this fight now. I want this fight next," Bud already talked to him on the phone. I talked to him on the phone. The man said he wants to fight. So I believe he wants to fight. I want to fight. So the man, like I said, y'all just EJ a drunk, EJ this, EJ that. Man, whatever.
Fact.
Anytime you gotta dig like that, bro, that's jealousy and hate and envy. Not your cause. That's all it is, bro. If you gotta go back to what a person's downfall was, rather than worrying about you fighting them.
Anytime
Damn, Ricky, what's going on this weekend?
What was that G5 with y'all? St. Louis Mix said, St. Louis Mix used to debate. He a real debater. That is his thing. He do that shit. If you go personal in the debate, that's a point against you, because when you go personal, that means you deflecting from the topic. That means you don't got nowhere else to go. In a debate, when you go personal, nigga, you lose.
Yep. Because you don't have nothing to say. You don't have no facts to go on.
That's from somebody. That's from a real debate.
If you go and ask these EJ haters what it is about EJ that you don't like in the ring, they can't give you nothing. They can't give you nothing. All they can do is talk about his personal life. Which nobody knows what he doing in his
personal friends and his famous friends and shit.
Right. Which nobody know what he doing in his personal life, because that's why it's called personal. It's his personal life. You only know about what he put out there. And lately, he hasn't put anything out there. He's been training. So, as far as his personal life right now, he's a trainer. He's training to box. He's getting ready for his boxing match. So, I don't know what y'all seeing. Y'all talking about he be out there drinking and that. Last time I saw him drink is when he flipped his car over 2 years ago. That's last time I seen him.
The man haven't drunk drinking. Anywhere you see him,
I say this, dog. The man need to keep drinking if he undefeated. Fuck that.
Right. And I've been said that.
If you been doing, do it better.
I've been said that. I can care less what they do in their personal life, as long as it doesn't affect what goes on in the ring. I've been said that. They can do whatever they want. That's their own personal life. I don't know these men personally. I don't stay in the same house they stay in. So I can care less what they do in their personal life. As long as it doesn't affect them in the ring, they can do whatever they want to do. But like BFTB said about a month ago, he was at the club with EJ, sat in the VIP with EJ all night long. He said that man didn't drink not one time. He had water. So all these people talking about he's drinking, y'all going by what he did years ago. Y'all ain't got nothing else to go. Y'all ain't got nothing else to say about the man.
Above fans' whole argument is 2 years ago. Fuck you talking about?
Yeah.
The whole argument based on some shit. 2, 3. Everything they say is based on 2, 3 years ago. It's never present time now.
It's nothing they can. Like I said,
can't say nothing about him right now.
They can't. What's going on, Ashley? Appreciate you coming through. It's nothing they can say about him, his style or his skills. Why they don't like him? They just don't like him because Bud don't like him. Or Bud team don't like him.
They don't like him because everybody else like them, and you can't be getting liked by everybody else and shit because people ain't gonna like you then.
Yeah, it's nothing they can say about the man. The man do what he's supposed to do when he's in that ring. The same way Bud do what he's supposed to do when he is in that ring. I ain't got nothing bad to say about Bud when he in that ring. It's when he outside the ring the way he move. He ain't moving like somebody that want to be undisputed. He ain't moving like somebody that want to fight EJ. So that's what I talk about. I talk about how he moving outside the ring, not what he do inside the ring. Inside the ring, the man is one of the best in the division.
In the game, top 2.
Yeah, he's one of the best in the division. So I can't talk about what he do inside the ring because the man do what he's supposed to do. But outside the ring, nah, he not moving like somebody that want to be undisputed at 147. I don't see it. Y'all show me how if that's how a person supposed to move to be undisputed at 147, we ain't gonna never get undisputed in no division. We ain't gonna never get it. So I don't know, but like I said, these Bud fans and these Bud fanatics and sexuals, They need to come to grips. The man,
Goddamn Bud meat master.
I'm glad that EJ put out that this weekend, man. I'm glad he did that. He's responding to what Bud did. Bud videos for the last week, you know. Yeah.
I mean, to be honest with you, me personally, I think he did that just to be in the news. To be honest with you, I mean, he told the truth, but
Bud did it to be in the news. Yeah.
I think he did it to be in the news because it's nothing about Bud right now. Nothing going on about Bud.
Man, let me ask you this on your show. What Bud said something over the weekend. Earl Spence said something over the weekend, right? Who said the right thing over the weekend?
EJ.
Yeah, EJ just responded.
Well, still ain't told us what we want to hear. He told us a lot. Bud tell us a lot of stuff. Speaking of what he said to get his name out there, Dwayne. That's what I'm getting.
We want to hear the word yes.
But he still don't tell us what we want to hear, what we need to hear.
We want to hear yes.
We want to hear. He want to hear. I want that fight next. That's what we want to hear. I want that fight next. Yeah. After what Bud should have said in that interview when he said, "Yeah, EJ want this fight. I want this fight," and he should have said, "So what we're gonna do is after he finished with Ugas, we're gonna sit down and try to get this fight next." That's what he should have said. That's what he should have said instead of saying, "Oh, it's the black community. The reason why this fight hasn't happened yet." Nigga, we don't make the fight. Because last time I checked, EJ's still selling 300,000 for his pay-per-views. He's still selling out the arenas when he go fight. So that majority of those majority of those people is black. So how is not the black community? So I don't know where you getting that facts from, but I guess that's that alternative facts. That's the alternative facts.
Yeah. Hey, bro, he could have simplified it. I don't think he could have said, "Hey, EJ, after you take care of Ugas, send me the 40% contract, and we own."
I mean, he didn't have to say send the 40%. He could say, "You know what? After you finish with Ugas, we could sit down and negotiate this fight next."
No. Say what's been out there because they hang their hat on that 40% shit. Give these motherfuckers what they asking for.
Yeah, what Thurman saying to him right now.
I mean, he could say that, but if he would have just said after you finish with Ugas and you win that fight against Ugas, we could sit down at the table and negotiate this fight next. I'd have been happy with that. I'd have been happy with that because at least he's saying he want to sit down at the table and negotiate. I'd have been happy with that. What?
That's cool too. But to appease all these Bud meat masters, he said, EJ said, "I'll send you the 40%." Well, he said he'll send him a contract. He didn't say what percentage. Why Bud say, "Hey, go ahead and shoot me that 40%, and we can negotiate from there." Simple. Just say your terms, what you need. Bud is not a direct dude, man. It's always hurdles and
Thurman come back. When Thurman first come back, he said he was waiting on. Thurman said he'd be ready for fight Bud in 8 months. Well, 8 months is in May. That's the month after EJ fights. And now Bud's saying he ain't gonna fight him, and Thurman's calling him out right now, telling him,
"I don't
right now. I'll sign it."
I don't care about Thurman. I care less.
You don't think that Bud should get a fight before that?
Fuck Thurman. What? I don't give a fuck about Thurman. I want the EJ fight.
Don't mention Thurman around Dwayne and Coach.
Well, you got to wait anyway. EJ fights in April, so you got to wait till the end of the year.
I don't care that he has to wait until November.
Yeah,
I could care less that he has to wait till November.
Yeah, that'll be a fight nobody's gonna buy. You know that. I don't think that Bud Thurman fight.
Yeah, like I said, I can care less. What's going on, DP? Yeah, I could care less that he got to wait until November to fight Keith Thurman. Fuck Keith Thurman, man.
What's up, man?
What's going on with you?
I had to step out here for a minute, man, and chop it up with y'all. It's loud the motherfucker there.
I'm sure it is.
Bro, this is what I want to know, and I think I talked to you. I know, bro. I'm out here on the clock like a motherfucker. Hey, look, check this. I asked you earlier, why don't nobody go over to Bernie's podcast and load him up with all these questions, but they want to come on Ricky's show BFTV show, G5 show, Southern T, and ask these same questions? How come nobody on ever go on a Bernie show and do that?
They ain't gonna go. They
It's
troll.
them.
They ain't gonna get the truth over there at those shows. That's why they
It's
don't go.
them. It's them, y'all. It's them.
They ain't gonna get the truth. That's why they don't go over there. They come over here because they know we're gonna tell them the truth regardless. Regardless if you're a troll or if you Bud or Bernie or whoever. Regardless of we're gonna give you the truth regardless. Whether you like it or you don't, you're gonna get the truth. If it was EJ doing this, EJ be getting the same treatment. So that's why I keep trying to tell people it don't matter who it is, you're gonna get the truth regardless. They ain't gonna go over to those other channels because those channels are going along with the questions that they asking.
I said they can't argue the fact over there. They can argue it on these sites here.
No,
Dwayne was just telling me, man, Dwayne had a debate about a week or so ago. Dwayne was just saying shit if Earl don't call out Bud after the Ugas fight, it's a duck. I'm like, bro, how that's a duck? But
I didn't say it was a duck. I said I was gonna go at him if he didn't call him out.
True. I lied on you. Right.
Yeah, I would too, man, because he said he was gonna do it. You know?
Yeah, we get on everybody's ass like it's equal opportunity. Equal opportunity.
Yeah. Like I said, I keep the same energy for every fighter, regardless. I don't care. I keep the same energy for every fighter because none of these fighters are putting money in my pocket. Even Gary Russell, he ain't putting no money in my pocket. I keep the same energy for everybody. When I heard about the whole thing with the Devin Haney, I was like, damn, that's fucked up. I wanted to see that fight. I don't know why the fuck the shit ain't happened because I didn't have all the facts of why it didn't happen. I was like, damn, that's fucked up. I'm like, it is what it is. I don't back down from nothing. The truth is the truth. If the person is ducking, the person is ducking. If the person ain't acting right, he ain't acting right. I don't care who it is. I keep the same energy for everybody.
These dudes can't admit it though. I literally watched BFTV Friday get a dude on for like 4 or 5 hours, and he couldn't even admit. You seen that? And he couldn't even admit it that he ducked. He tried to tap dance and make every alternate. Those were alternative facts that he was trying to present it with. I'm sitting up here watching this clown like, are you serious, bro? And then and the crazy part is, he sat up there and told y'all, basically in so many words, I don't give a fuck about my fans, and y'all still nut hug this dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. He the same person that said he didn't buy Bud Crawford fight, but he watched it on YouTube. What's going on, KG?
He did say that, didn't he? He did say that.
Yeah, he said it proud as fuck.
Hold on, run that back again. I don't think they heard you. What you say? Say that again. I don't think they heard you.
He said he didn't buy Bud Crawford fight, but he's a Bud Crawford fan. He watch it on YouTube when it comes on YouTube.
Who said that?
The OG that BFTV was cooking Friday.
And he said it with full of confidence and pride too. Like,
I'm
telling you.
He was like, nah, I didn't buy the fight. I watched it on YouTube. I was like, you're the problem. Yeah. That's the reason why his daggone pay-per-view is so low. Because you're a fan of his and you won't even buy his fight. Then he tried to clean up like, nah, I only buy the fights that I want. So you didn't want the Sean Porter fight.
Damn, this is the best fight, ain't it?
Yeah, biggest name on his resume, and you didn't want that.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm like, that's why just like I caught Destiny Black. Remember T, I caught her on your channel. She told me,
boy, here we go.
Don't
do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, Dwayne. Don't do it, man. Because she hears everything.
Now, Des know we tell the truth wherever we go, though. She know that.
Listen. I mean, it's the truth. Like Desi, no, I don't lie on nobody. I tell the truth on everybody. But when we was talking a while back, and we was talking about why Bud numbers was so low, and she was like, "Well, it was hard. It was hard to get the joint. Couldn't nobody get the fight on ESPN. This and that." So then a few months go past, and we on Southern T. And she was talking about the joint. I was like, so I said, did you buy Bud Crawford fight? She's like, yeah, I bought it. I was like, oh, you told me a while back that you didn't buy the fight because it was hard to get it on ESPN. But now you saying you did buy the fight. So which one is it? So I'm like, come on, man, y'all can't remember the lies that y'all tell.
Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies.
600K. Damn.
They can't remember. Like I said, you can't say it was because of the app. The reason why Bud Crawford numbers was low because his fight with Jeff Horn was on the app. That was the reason why they postponed it. It was because it was going to be on the app. That fight was supposed to happen prior to March 9th.
And UFC's on the ESPN app every week. They don't have a problem.
Exactly. They don't have no problem.
No.
Matter of fact, we just got finished watching fights this weekend on ESPN Plus app.
Dwayne,
Yeah, I never had a
you've
problem.
been watching fights every week on ESPN.
I know it every week. Yeah.
I never had a problem with my app. So why now?
I guess Earl fans know how to work apps, huh?
I guess.
All the Earl fans know how to work apps. The Bud fans don't know how to work apps. So, like I said, they don't
D3, y'all. So that means that not only is Earl a bigger draw, but damn, Earl and his fans are a whole lot smarter than y'all dumbasses. Thank you.
Pretty much.
Thank you very much.
Hey, look. Let me tell y'all what really happened. And I want y'all to think about this real quick. What really happened was Bud and Earl had the same fans. But when this friction started between them, the Earl fans separated, and that was just the people it was. You know what I mean? They really got the same fan base. But when this shit got to what it was, you know, when it kind of, everybody picked the side base, kind of sort of. That's what I think.
Yeah, I mean, it is. I mean, they pretty much do have the same fan base until you get to Omaha. But for the most part, they got the same fan base because I mean they got the urban fan base.
When Bud was at 140, everybody liked Earl Spence like Bud.
Yeah. I don't really think they got any personal beef. I think it's Bernie. It's Bernie the one that, they said Bernie the one who got the, capping and doing all this, this and that stuff. I personally never thought they had beef. No, they've been in the same places with each other. It's just Bernie looking like a crackhead out there acting retarded.
That's that Omaha, Nebraska meerkat looking motherfucker.
Yeah, but I mean, it's Bernie, but you got to take it to be Bud too because Bud said Bernie could talk for him.
His representation,
so Bud too.
Hey, and Bud never checks him on his bullshit. So you guilty by association, my nigga. I don't know what people don't understand about this shit, bro.
Yeah.
I told you, it's just like a lawyer, man. I keep saying this example. If you paying a lawyer to represent you and he go out in the public and say some bullshit and you didn't agree on it, what the fuck you gonna do? You gonna get on his ass first. Then you gonna fire that motherfucker.
Ashley said refurbished statements, Bud sexuals are mama bird feeders, vomit it up and eat it.
They like that. They like that Ace Ventura pet detective when he had to feed the baby bird and shit. Yeah. That's them niggas.
They're gonna eat the food and come back and vomit that shit back up into the baby's mouth.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like I said, man, these niggas, they real funny, real weird out here because they it's like the truth is put right there in front of them, but they don't want to see it until it's over and done with.
They don't want to see it at all, but you can put the truth in front of them. I was talking to somebody on my show this morning, but you can put the truth right in front of them. They still won't see it.
Right. They don't want to see it. You supporting this fighter, and he's coming out and telling you, no, it's not that. And you still going, oh yeah, no. I know Bud said that, but EJ's still ducking. He's still ducking.
Dwayne, the shit that the Bud fans been arguing for the last 2 years, 60-40, Earl Spence ducking, blase. Bud Crawford came out and killed that shit in 11 minutes and said, Earl ain't scared of me, Earl ain't ducking. It was never the 60-40. It's y'all fault.
That dude, he told T this morning, he said, y'all been wanting Bud to talk. Y'all been wanting to talk. Now he did a couple of interviews this week, now he's finally talking, and now y'all want him to shut the fuck up. I said, no, let him talk, man. We want him to talk.
We never said we want him to shut the fuck up.
No,
Y'all want him to shut the fuck up.
You the one saying shut the fuck up.
Right. Y'all the ones want him to
No,
shut
like
the
what
fuck
he's
up.
saying now.
Hey, you know who he was talking to? He's really talking to his bullshit ass fan and burning them bitch ass.
I already know, but he ain't want to say it.
He don't want to say that. That's what I said.
They
He's not
deflate
a direct
everything in
dude.
Earl Spence. This
You see what I'm saying? Bud is not a direct dude. If you look for him to give you a straightforward answer, Bud ain't the nigga for you.
Bud always trying to be smarter. Bud always trying to be smarter than the room, bro. The people not dumb, bro.
Did you see what Ghost just said? He said just last week, Bernie tried to tell me Boots never called out Crawford after I proved that he did. After I proved that he did, dude said Boots got to be respectful and ask nicely. Man, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You want the nigga to be respectful and ask nicely. No, nigga, shut the fuck up.
Man, what's your point?
That nigga, Bernie is the type of dude you look at, you be like, man, will you shut the fuck up? You got me looking stupid as shit out here. Shut the fuck up. Don't say nothing else. Don't say another motherfucker. Next time you do an interview, you fired. That's what they need to say to that nigga right there. Next time you do an interview, you fired. Don't do another interview ever again. Because every time that nigga Bernie come out there, Bernie be talking crazy as shit. And I'm like, dog, do you even talk to Bud Crawford? Because Bud just said this the other day. You saying something totally different from what he just told us.
That shit.
You gonna say he ain't never called him out. It's videos out there showing that he called him out. He was at Gilly the Kid house. He said, I want Bud Crawford, I want Earl Spence, I want who else was he?
Gilly called Yellow B.
Sean Porter. Yeah, Gilly Kid called
Yellow Beezy right there.
Yeah, he called Yellow Beezy and Earl Spence was right there. He said, yeah, you gonna get your chance? I'm handling something right now, but you gonna get your chance.
He told them, he said, hold on, look. You go get your shot, but you talking to big fish. He's like, I'm taking care of business right now. He's like, I'm big fish. You can't the man said you can't talk to me right now. That's what he said. He said, you can't talk to me right now.
Yeah.
You go get yours. I think he meant at 154 though when he said you go get yours. That's what I think. I don't think he meant.
Most likely that's where it's going to happen at, because I still truly believe if this fight doesn't happen with Earl Spence and Bud Crawford, he's going to 154. He's not fighting nobody else. I don't see him fighting nobody else at 47. I see him going to 54. I mean, I can't be mad at him because that's what he told us he was going to do even before Boots got to that position. He said that's what he was going to do. Now that Boots is becoming the IBF mandatory,
Boots said that shit. I know he did.
He already said it, just like he said about Bud Crawford.
Yeah. He said it before Dwayne show. T2 come to Dwayne show.
He said it. He said about Bud Crawford. He said he was going for all the belts on his side, and then he was coming to get that belt, whoever got it, before Bud Crawford came up. So I can't be mad at him for what he's doing. He told us what he was going to do. The man told us what he was going to do, and he stuck to it. Now it'd be one thing if he was doing something else other than what he said he was going to do, but he stuck to what he said he was going to do. So I can't be mad at him. So if he doesn't get to fight with with Bud Crawford and he moved to 154, I'm not mad at him because that's what he told us he was going to do. He said, I got 2 fights left.
Yeah.
Ugas and Bud Crawford. If I don't get the fight with Bud Crawford, I'm going to 54.
Yeah.
Said that out. April 17th.
He said that out.
April 17th.
Yep.
We're going to see April 17th.
We're going to see April 16th.
No, April 16th, he going to handle business. April 17th, not 12 o'clock. It's going to be business going to be handled.
Yeah, that's the business part. Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Business going to be handled.
I'm telling you, you're going to see April 16th because EJ going to be tweeting that whole night after he get that belt.
Right.
I'm telling you, you're going to see April 16th after he win that belt.
The time they finish the fight. It'll be April 17th.
No, it's gonna be April 17th. Your time. It's not gonna be April 17th in Texas.
Come to Dwayne show, City. Go to Dwayne show.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, these people, they gotta come to grips with reality, man. If your man is ducking, your man is ducking. It is what it is. He never asked for the fight, so I mean, it would have been
in that damn building.
It would have been better if he'd have ran with that narrative. I never asked for that fight. The fans wanted this fight. He'd have been better off saying that.
T20.
Bernie the boxer said something about that. They'd be there. They're gonna try to be there. Shit, no, don't try. Y'all better be there.
Damn. Shit. Type in Dwayne. Hold on. Let me.
Boxing matchups _ Dwayne Freeman. Oh well, actually, he can stay right there because I'm about to get off anyway. I'm about to get off.
He can hear you though. No, he can hear you.
I'm about to get off because that's my time or whatever. I know other people got lives coming on. I ain't stepping on too many people's toes or whatever, but yeah. So I appreciate everybody coming through. What's going on, Quee? I ain't even see you in here. I appreciate y'all coming through. Make sure y'all subscribe to Ashley Quee Q&A. Make sure y'all subscribe to my man Southern T Boxing, my man G5, my man Ricky Williams Boxing, Crush the Legend, Yoda Wise Crush. Subscribe to his new page.
The OG.
Yeah, subscribe to all my people up here that got a channel. Subscribe to them. Like I said, you ain't gonna get nothing but straight facts and 100% honesty. Quee and Ashley, they be putting it down on the weekends. Every weekend, they giving y'all straight facts on what they see out here. And I mean, you can't do nothing but respect it. If that's the facts. You gotta respect it, even if it's their opinion. You gotta respect their opinion because that's their opinion.
Them the only queens I rock with.
Yeah,
that's all I rock with is Queen Ash. I don't rock with nobody else. I'm a loyal dude. I don't rock with nobody else. Them the only queens I rock with. They gonna give it to you raw. And Ashley is underrated. And if y'all don't think she is, y'all tripping.
Ashley is underrated.
All you gotta do is look at some.
Ashley is underrated.
All you gotta do is go look at some of Ashley's videos. You ain't even gotta look at her live stream. Go look at some of her videos and watch how she talks about these fighters. You will realize real quick she knows exactly what the fuck she's talking about.
Indeed, bro.
Real quick.
No doubt.
So I mean, y'all got any last words before I get up out of here?
I just had to jump on real quick, man. Y'all was cooking on this subject, man.
Shout out to them queens, man.
I appreciate you letting me in your house, letting me use your space.
Hey, man, I'm glad y'all see what I see in them two women. You feel me? Because there's a lot of motherfuckers who don't see it. But you know what I'm saying? Hey, when you say something, you know what I'm saying? A hurt dog gonna holler. So when you call certain shit out, motherfuckers real quick to try to go try to do damage control. The motherfucker that just let me know your ass guilty. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But it is what it is, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in their individual pages and the Q&A. Tap in with everybody up here. Appreciate you, D3. You know what I'm saying? You're good cookers always. I'll be live later. You know what I'm saying? We're going to turn up, cook some more. Y'all already know what it is. Come on through and we're going to chop this shit on up like a good bag of dope. But you know what I'm saying? It's always a pleasure cooking with you, my dog. You know what I'm saying? Ready for April so we can, you know what I'm saying, turn up. You know what I'm saying? Show out in that bit. And we're going to go like that. Hey, T, what section you sitting in though?
I don't know. I ain't got no ticket yet.
He ain't get his ticket yet.
Bro,
I told him to get his ticket.
That shit. Go get it.
We all sitting at 150 section.
I'm gonna get that jump. I'm gonna be all right.
He's gonna be press conference. He gonna be pressed, man.
He gonna be sitting at the bar somewhere watching on the TV. He gonna get his ticket to sit at the bar. He gonna be all over the damn place.
You have a press pass, man. He gonna be walking all over the damn place.
Right. But
inside, man.
He gonna try to sneak in with Earl.
All the Earls on
make sure y'all subscribe to OG Bruce Groves as well. He be dropping a lot of gems over there, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to all these people. KG, Supreme Boxing. Actually, they about to come on live now. I think they about to come on live in the next 30 minutes. So make sure y'all subscribe to all these folks out here. They put out a lot of good content out there. I mean, to be honest with you, To be honest with you, it wouldn't be no me without them because I got the idea to do my boxing channel from all of them. I was watching them before I started my channel, and they told me I need to go ahead and start, they told me I need to go ahead and start my own. So it wouldn't be no me without them. So yeah, if y'all not subscribed to them, go subscribe to them. But
I appreciate all you brothers, man. I appreciate all you brothers and the queens too, man. Real talk.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, and I will be back tomorrow. Peace.
Peace out, fellas.